The signature in the beginning. The Bible does not begin with an argument. It begins with a declaration. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. In Hebrew, the verse is written, Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. This is Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. The first verse of Genesis. The first verse of the Torah. The first line of Scripture. And if God were going to leave a signature in the text, this would be the place to look. And He does not disappoint. Because when the Hebrew words are examined, one number begins to stand out, 37. Then beside it appears its mirror reflection, 73. Both 37 and 73 are prime numbers. A prime number is a number that is only divisible by itself and the number 1. Together, these two mirror primes become the numerical backbone of the verse. But to see that clearly, we have to begin with the Hebrew words themselves. Genesis chapter 1, verse 1, contains 7 Hebrew words. It contains 28 Hebrew letters, and 28 is the 7th triangular number. So from the very first line, the verse is marked by 7 Hebrew words, 28 letters, and the 7th triangular number. Now look at the 7 words. In Hebrew Gematria, every Hebrew letter carries a number value. When the letters of a word are added together, they give the value of that word. The first word is Bereshit, in the beginning. Its Gematria value is 913. The second word is bara, created. Its Gematria value is 203. The third word is Elohim, God. Its Gematria value is 86. The fourth word is et. This is a Hebrew direct object marker. Its Gematria value is 401. The fifth word is hashamim, the heavens. Its Gematria value is 395. The sixth word is va'et. Together with the final word, it forms the phrase, and the earth. Its Gematria value is 407. The seventh word is haaretz, the earth. Its Gematria value is 296. So the opening sentence is not just one English line. It is 7 Hebrew words, each carrying its own value. When those 7 values are added together, they form the total value of the verse, 2701. That is the foundation. Genesis chapter 1, verse 1 has a total Hebrew Gematria value of 2701. Now watch what happens to that number. 2701 equals 37 times 73. 37 is prime, 73 is prime, and the two numbers mirror each other. 37 becomes 73. 73 becomes 37. So the first verse of the Bible has a total value built from 2 mirror primes, 37 and 73. But this number is not only a product, it is also a shape. 2701 is the 73rd triangular number. That means the full value of the verse can be arranged as a triangle with 73 rows, so the number 73 appears twice. It appears as a prime factor of the verse, and it appears again as the triangular form of the verse. Now the verse divides into 2 natural parts. The first 5 Hebrew words say, In the beginning God created the heavens. Those first 5 words have a total value of 1998. The final 2 Hebrew words say, and the earth. Those final 2 words have a total value of 703. The heavens portion is 1998. The earth portion is 703. Together they form the full value of the verse, 2701. Now the structure becomes visual. The first 5 words, the heavens portion, total 1998, and 1998 divides into 3 equal parts, 666, 666, and 666. Each of those 3 equal parts has a value of 666, and 666 is also a triangular number. It is the 36th triangular number. 666 can be arranged as a triangle with 36 rows. Now, return to the final 2 words. Their value is 703. 703 is not only the value of the final 2 words. 703 is also a triangular number. It is the 37th triangular number. 703 can be arranged as a triangle with 37 rows. Now both triangular numbers have been introduced. 666 as the 36th triangular number, and 703 as the 37th triangular number. Only now can the completed structure be seen. The large triangle is the 73rd triangle. Inside it, 703 forms the 37th triangle. Around it are 3 surrounding regions of 666. Those 3 outer regions belong to the first 5 words. In the beginning God created the heavens. The center belongs to the final 2 words. And the earth. The heavens surround the earth. And the completed structure returns to the full value of the verse. 2701. The same 2 mirror primes return again. The full triangle points to 73, the center triangle points to 37, and the total value of the verse is still 37 times 73, 2701. The numbers are not simply being calculated. They are being arranged. They form a picture. A large triangle of 2701. The center triangle of 703. 3 surrounding triangles of 666. All of it comes directly from the Hebrew words of Genesis chapter 1 verse 1. Now look even closer at the final 2 words. The 6th word has a value of 407. 407 equals 37 times 11. The 7th word has a value of 296. 296 equals 37 times 8. So both words in the phrase, and the earth, are multiples of 37. Together, 407 and 296 form 703. And 703 equals 37 times 19. So the phrase and the earth is built on 37 at every level. Its first word is a multiple of 37. Its second word is a multiple of 37. Together they form 703. And 703 is the 37th triangular number. This is why the center matters. The earth portion is not only placed in the middle of the visual structure, its own value points back to 37. Now the roles of 37 and 73 become clear. 37 governs the internal divisibility. 73 governs the total triangular structure. And together, they meet in the full value of the verse, 2701. 2701 equals 37 times 73. 37 points inward, 73 points outward. But both are connected in one unified pattern. Now we look inside the 7 words themselves. Genesis chapter 1 verse 1 has 7 Hebrew words. Because there are 7 words, those words can be grouped in many different ways. You can take 1 word by itself, or 2 words together, or 3 words together, all the way up to the full verse. Altogether, the 7 words create 127 possible non-empty word combinations. That means there are 127 different ways to select at least 1 word from the verse. Now ask the question. How many of those combinations are divisible by 37? The answer is 23. 23 different word combinations in Genesis chapter 1 verse 1 are divisible by 37. That number stands out even more when the subset sums are compared against nearby factors. 35 divides 8 subset sums. 36 divides 4. 37 divides 23. 38 divides 4. 39 divides 3. 40 divides 2. 41 divides 5. And 73 divides 3. So 37 rises sharply above the surrounding factors. It forms a clear frequency spike inside the word combinations of the verse. But the important point is not only the number of hits, it is how they are arranged. Those 23 combinations form 11 complementary pairs, plus the full verse. A complementary pair means this. One group of selected words has a value divisible by 37. And the words left over also have a value divisible by 37. Together, the 2 parts complete the whole verse, so the pattern is not just 1 word randomly landing on 37. The verse divides into matching parts, 1 selection, then its complement, 1 side, then the words left behind, and both sides remain connected to 37. This means 37 is not only found in the total value of the verse, it is not only found in the final 2 words, it is not only found in the center triangle, it also appears inside the way the 7 words can be divided and recombined. The verse has 127 possible word combinations. 23 are divisible by 37. Those 23 form 11 complementary pairs, plus the full verse itself. So 37 is not sitting on the surface. It runs through the internal architecture of the sentence. Now the pattern turns toward pi. Pi is the number of the circle. It is the relationship between the circumference of a circle and its diameter, and the first verse gives a small doorway toward it. Look at the first letter of each of the 7 Hebrew words. Those first letters have their own values. Together, they total 22. The verse has 7 words. 22 divided by 7 gives the ancient approximation of pi. So the opening letters of the opening verse point toward the number of the circle. But that is only the first pi connection. The deeper connection begins with the word Torah. The word Torah means teaching, instruction, or law. It is also the traditional name for the 5 books of Moses: Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. Genesis chapter 1, verse 1, is the first verse of the Torah. So the value of the Hebrew word Torah becomes important. The Hebrew word Torah is written Torah. It has 4 letters: Tav, Vav, Resh, He. Tav has a value of 400. Vav has a value of 6. Resh has a value of 200. He has a value of 5. Together, the Hebrew word Torah has a Gematria value of 611. Now return to pi. Take the first 611 decimal digits of pi after the decimal point. Add those digits together. Their sum is 2,701. So Torah gives the number 611. And the first 611 digits of pi return 2,701. And 2,701 is the value of Genesis chapter 1, verse 1, the first verse of the Torah. Now the same connection appears in reduced form. In reduced gematria, the larger values are reduced. Tav with a value of 400 becomes 4. Vav remains 6. Resh with a value of 200 becomes 2. He remains 5. So the reduced value of Torah is 4 plus 6 plus 2 plus 5. The reduced value of Torah is 17. Genesis chapter 1 verse 1 also has a reduced value. When the 7 Hebrew words are reduced, their values are 13, 5, 14, 5, 17, 11, and 17. Together, those reduced word values total 82. So the reduced value of Genesis chapter 1 verse 1 is 82. Now look again at pi. The first 17 decimal digits of pi after the decimal point sum to 82. Reduced Torah gives 17. The first 17 digits of pi return 82. And 82 is the reduced value of Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. So the pattern appears in 2 forms. In the standard value, Torah gives 611. Pi returns 2,701. And Genesis chapter 1, verse 1 equals 2,701. In the reduced value, Torah gives 17. Pi returns 82. And Genesis chapter 1, verse 1 reduces to 82. But the 2 patterns do not stay separate. They join together. 611 plus 17 equals 628. So now look at the first 628 digits of pi. Inside that window, the structure appears again. The first 17 digits sum to 82. Then comes a second block, digits 18 through 628. That block is exactly 611 digits long. And that 611-digit block also sums to 2,701. So the same total appears again inside the larger window. And there is one more layer. If you stand at digit 628 and count backward 611 digits, you arrive at digit 18. From digit 18 through digit 628, or backward from digit 628 across a span of 611 digits, the same pi window returns the same result, 2,701. Then the final 17 digits of that same 628-digit window, digits 612 through 628, sum to 82 again. So the pi connection forms a remarkable structure. The first 17 digits return 82. The next 611 digits return 2,701. And the final 17 digits return 82 again. Now we come to the final reflection. The value of Genesis chapter 1 verse 1 is 2,701. Reverse that number. 2,701 becomes 1,072. Now add the number to its mirror. 2,701 plus 1,072 equals 3,773. And there in the result, the original mirror primes appear again. 37, 73, and the result displays 37 and 73 again. This exact mirror prime pattern was tested up to starting primes of 100,308,618 mirror prime pairs were tested. Only one pair produced this self-reflecting result, 37 and 73. Their product is 2,701. Now the whole picture comes together. The first verse of Scripture opens with creation. In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. In Hebrew it is 7 words, 28 letters. Its full value is 2,701. That number equals 37 times 73. It forms the 73rd triangle. Inside that triangle is 700 degree, the 37th triangle. Around it are 3 regions of 666. The final 2 words are both multiples of 37. The internal word combinations are structured around 37. The first letters point toward pi. The Hebrew word Torah has a value of 611. The first 611 digits of pi return 2,701. The reduced value of Torah is 17. The first 17 digits of pi return 82. The reduced value of Genesis chapter 1, verse 1 is 82. The first 628 digits of pi form a window, where the first 17 digits return 82. The 611-digit block from digit 18 through digit 628 returns 2,701. And the final 17 digits return 82 again. And when 2,701 is mirrored, it returns 3,773, 37 and 73 appearing again. At the beginning of Scripture, the numbers do not feel scattered. They feel arranged. They return to the same foundation. They form triangles. They mirror each other. They move through the Hebrew text, through geometry, through pi, and through reflection. And if God were going to leave a signature in the text, this would be the place to do it. The very first verse, the very first line, and He does not disappoint. This is why we call it the signature in the beginning.